The question is never, why should the UK recognize the State of Palestine? The question is, why didn't the UK recognize the State of Palestine all this long? Why it persisted to deny the Palestinians inalienable right to self-determination? And I quote Sir Keir Starmer here, the Prime Minister, recognition is not a gift, it's not a favor, it's an inalienable right, it's not a reward, it's not a punishment.
Not before time, the UK has joined with most of the world in recognising Palestine as a state. Now we need to go further, because recognition alone means nothing while genocide continues. That means we need an immediate ceasefire, an end to arms sales to Israel, and an end to the illegal settlements, and real action to hold those responsible to account. But don't hold out much hope. Starmer seldom does the right thing.
You're doing things that weren't in your manifesto. If the SNP win a majority, why can't they do what's in their manifesto?
I'm expressing my deeply held view that whenever the SNP are pressed on their record in office,
but you're not ruling it out. You're not ruling out an independence referendum.
We're not having an independence referendum. It is a
So you are ruling it out. It won't happen.
It won't happen. It is a distraction.
Despite, even if they win a majority.
In a democracy, people get what they vote for. If Scotland is truly in a voluntary union, there must be a democratic route out. Keir Starmer has once again shown we are not living in such a union. Well, I have news for Sir Keir. In Scotland, the people are sovereign. What we do democratically is our right to decide. Starmer's Brit-Card digital ID plan shows a drift towards a centralised, controlling state. The UK Scotland voted to remain part of in 2014 simply no longer exists. That's why we must redouble our efforts and deliver an indisputable majority at the next election. Polls are encouraging. Even this week's Scotland in Union poll put the SNP at 37%, but we cannot afford complacency. UK-wide, polling points towards a reform UK government. The stakes could not be higher. The UK is heading towards further isolationism and self-harm, clamping down on needed migration with increasing threats to leave the ECHR, putting at risk vital human rights such as the legal right to worship freely, the right to family life, and the right to hold government in power to check. That is not Scotland's future. Independence is our safeguard, our chance to build a fairer, democratic and outward-looking nation. Until next week, stay safe and keep making the case for independence.